That incoming freighter. Something about it doesn't feel right.
Trouble?
I don't see anything.
Me either. There's just something. Spread out formation. Let's take a nice casual look.
Star Wars. I think this was a really successful homage and addition to the Star Wars world. It very much lived in the same world and was a believable addition because the quality was there. I thought that, yes, they really nailed the world building. They nailed the pacing. The general characters felt authentic. I thought the voice acting was spot on. And the visuals were great. I was quite impressed with this overall. Sometimes there are homages or additions to certain series that don't quite master the tone or feel believable in terms of maybe the voice acting, maybe the animation, maybe they veer too far off in a potential storyline. That was not the case with this piece whatsoever. It's clear that the understanding of the lore, the mythology, the general ethos of Star Wars, and it held up in a very credible fashion. So congratulations on this.
Man, there's something about this Star Wars, just the universe, the world that always hits every time. It's worked the last 30, 40 years. It works here. The last 9 movies, down to this short film. I felt like I was watching a Star Wars movie and I was just as locked in there as I was for Force Awakens, as I was for Empire. Star Wars is gonna Star Wars and it's gonna hit every time. That music, the ships, the lingo and the Han Solo and lightsabers. I think what is impressive about this is like these filmmakers pulled it off. I think Star Wars is such a job, like it's hard to get it right. Even Ryan Johnson, even professional directors don't always get it right. And so for these guys or these filmmakers to get it as right as they got it, I think this right to where I feel like, no, yeah, I'm watching Star Wars. Like it felt like a scene in the larger movie, like a sequence within episode 10 or whatever. I think that's impressive. It felt genuine, it felt authentic, and that is an accomplishment because Star Wars is hard to get right. Good job.
Let's dive into a short film that's titled Star Wars. Definitely an inventive choice. Aside from this, it definitely catches your attention. I really loved the video game aesthetic. I thought I wouldn't, but actually transporting me into a different animated world than what you would expect. It felt like a spin-off of the video games of Star Wars rather than the films, which is really interesting and it adds a unique flair. The storytelling is succinct and jumps straight into action, which I really appreciate. You've created a really impressive world visually and also from the point of view of characters and the world itself. And the blend of action with quieter moments really enhances the experience. That said, the title does pose a question. With such a well-established franchise, what makes this film stand out? So I'd love to see a really fresh angle or twist that sets it apart. That said, I'm not an expert of Star Wars or in general sci-fi action film, so maybe this does it and I just haven't noticed. Either way, this film showcases great talent and creativity, so keep up the fantastic work.
Okay, Star Wars. I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt, see? We're on the same page. I like it very much. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I was obviously going to be very interested in this short film, and I think it was a very good effort. The animation was very solid. I was amazed, particularly by the way you managed to capture the essence of Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford and Billy D. Williams to play I mean, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Lando. They're not the ones playing their voices, but the voices were incredible, especially Han Solo's voice. Whoever did the voice of Han Solo did an excellent job repeating the Harrison Ford voice. It was excellent work. It was a little short. I mean, it's 14 minutes, but it's Star Wars, so films are never long enough, and you always want to watch more of this. I really like to watch more of these projects. I think it's going to be like a series, because I think the title say episode. I don't remember which number it was, but it was a very large number. So I would really like to watch more of these Star Wars short films. I like the way that you are continuing with the story after the fall of the Empire, after the defeat of Darth Vader, and I think it was particularly good because we don't, in the original universe, we don't really get to see Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and Lando Calrissian working together at the same time, right? Because in The Empire Strikes Back, you have Luke working with Yoda, and you have Han Solo with Lando, and then Han Solo is betrayed and becomes Rogue, and then in the Return of the Jedi, they rescue Han Solo, but again Luke Skywalker goes on his own quest, so we don't really see these three characters interacting, and that was always a shame. And I like it that even if it's just a short animated piece, we get to see these three characters interacting a little bit more, and I wish and I hope that if there are more pieces like this, we get to see more of these three guys interacting, and get to see more of the other characters appearing along. So yes, in conclusion, it was a very good fan-made Star Wars films. You can feel the love for the genre, for this franchise, and I was very amazed by the quality. So well done.